G'day, it's Rusty from Rusty's Metal Cut Signs and Designs, and in today's video it's a collaboration with a friend of mine, Jim, who's got his own channel called Doin Stuff, and I'll put a link to his channel in the description below. Now, Jim's building a post-apocalyptic zombie stomper vehicle, which is a pretty cool looking thing. It's a Mitsubishi Lancer body on a 1988 Hilux four-wheel drive chassis, and it's powered by a 360 cubic inch GMC V8 with an automatic transmission. And what we're doing today is we're going to make some signs. So the bonnet will have a 600mm diameter sign cut out that says Zombie Outbreak Response Team, and on the doors there'll be a 300mm version of that same sign, and below the crease line on the door there'll be a banner across the bottom that says "We make dead things deader," because, as you know, zombies are a bit of a problem. They're not really dead. We need to make sure we can bowl them over. Well, Jim can bowl them over in his zombie stomper. And a bit of icing on the cake, we're also going to make some hand tools that are probably a requirement for keeping back the zombies. And I'll just show you those files now.
And here's the first of the signs. We're going to actually cut three. This sign will be 600mm in diameter, and that'll go on the bonnet. And we're also going to cut two smaller ones. That'll be 300mm each in diameter, and they'll go on the doors, and they'll fit between where the window is down to the center crease. And I'll just show you what we're also going to put underneath the door in a separate banner. Let me just find that for you. And this is the sign that'll be on the door below the center line door crease, and it says "We make dead things deader." So you got to watch out for these zombies, because they are not quite dead. So that'll be the signage on the Lancer come four-wheel drive Hilux come zombie stomper. And I'll just show you, we've also found a file with some zombie tools, so we'll probably cut those as well. I'll just show you those. These are the essential zombie tools that Jim will need in his quest to rid the place of zombies. We've got a chopper here, we've got a hammer with a spiky bit, and there looks like a saw, and there's also a blade. So we've got all sorts of nasty looking implements that can probably do some damage should he encounter zombies after the apocalypse. Alright, so that's the files we're going to cut. So this is the first sign we're going to cut. This is the Zombie Outbreak Response Team, the 600mm sign that'll go on the door of the zombie stomper. Settings over here. We're cutting it out of 1.6mm or 16 gauge mild steel. So we'll just start this and see how it goes. Okay, compressor's on. We've dialed in the amps on the cutter to 27, and we just go up here. We've told the torch it's in this bottom right hand corner, so we'll hit the start button and away it goes. Well, here's the sign. I've just taken all the little dropouts and the little letters and things. So here is the sign. Ta-da! There, I hope you can see that. Sorry about the glare on it. So that says Zombie Outbreak Response Team, straight off the table. Quick look at the back. Not a lot of dross anywhere there. Looks quite clean. Just needs a bit of a run over with a wire cupped wheel I use on my grinder. So there's let me just put it on the ground here, be able to see it through the grey on the bottom. So yeah, well, that's the first one. That's the 600mm one that'll go on the bonnet. Got to cut 2 smaller ones and then the banners after that. So I'll cut the smaller ones and I'll come back and show you the banners. And this is the cut path for the 2 smaller ones. These are the same as the other one, except these are 300mm diameter. And I'll just show you how they look now we've finished cutting them. So over here on the table you can see the 2. And I'm just about to pull them out. I'm just taking the little cutouts out of them, so just like the other one, just a bit smaller. And I'll just put that on the ground. And we'll just pull this one out, if I can get it out. There we go. So that's the other one. It's going on the doors of the zombie stomper. So I'll just show you those 2, how they look together. Well, we'll get on and do the banners now. So the last sign we need to make are these 2 on the door that says, "We make dead things deader." So we're ready to go over on the table, and it's just now a matter of we'll hit the start button and we'll start cutting these out. So here is the sign that says, "We make dead things deader." Right, and that'll go on the side door. No, that'll go on the door of the zombie stomper. Let me just put it down there and you can see how it looks. Okay, so we make dead things deader. And that's what we need to do with zombies. And as you saw the file before, these are the tools of zombie destruction. So there's the file, and we've got the cutter set up, and we'll cut them now. Alright, we'll just hit the start button, and here it goes off cutting. Right, and here are those zombie tools. Let me just get these out. There's the blade. I'll just put that on the ground so we can see it. That's the blade. Up here we've got pretty sure that's the saw. Pretty nasty bit of jagged looking thing, that one. And we might have missed a letter there. We might have missed an M. Shh, don't tell anybody. Alright. And we've got a hammer. Oh, that's a hammer with a horrible looking pointy bit on it. And lastly, we've got a chopper. There you go. There's a few novelty items that Jim can have in his glove box or something, and whip them out when he needs them. Well, I've cleaned up the signs, and this is the big 600mm diameter one that's going on the bonnet. I've got the two smaller Zombie Outbreak Response Team signs that'll go on the doors of the Zombie Stomper, and we've got these two banners, one each on each door. We make dead things deader, and a few of the obligatory items you'll need to carry, which is the chopper, the zombie blade, that's the little hammer, and there's a saw as well. So all that's left now to do is to box all this up, and I'll ship it over to Jim, and then once he's got it fitted, we'll get to see how it looks on his Zombie Stomper vehicle.
Yeah, so here's these parcels that I was telling you about. Here's one and there's the other. They come all the way from Western Australia. Rusty's Metal Cut Signs and Designs actually he said they got to do with the vehicle, and I thought, okay, well, surprise me. So let's cut them open and see what surprises are within. Oh wow. Oh, that's pretty cool. Check that out. That'd be pretty cool actually. It'd probably hurt. It's only made out of thin material, so that is really cool. How does that look? Zombie Outbreak Response Team. Doesn't that look cool? So they'll go on the doors, I think. I think that's the plan. So there's two of those. Nice packing. It's all just made out of mild steel. Oh, how's that look? That's going to look awesome on the vehicle. Thanks very much, Rusty. You've done an awesome job. Awesome job. That looks... Anyway, let's check out the other one. Oh, they look really cool. We make dead things deader. Russell, you got a sense of humour, buddy. I wonder if we used it as a stencil, especially for the bottom one, it might come out a bit better. I don't know, it comes out pretty good as it is. The bottom one's sort of not too bad. It still has a curve on it, but looking at that, I think that'll suit really well. So thanks Rusty, that looks awesome. Just got to work out the colours because the car's not going to be red anymore. We're planning to make it another colour. So here's where we are at the moment. Because I've got to mount these on the doors, I've drilled a few holes, sort of countersunk them. Made these round discs to fit on as a backing, and here they are here, little holes all the way through. So they look pretty good with the white backing on it. They should look really good on the Wasteland rig. And now I've got these, the long ones here, I've just center punched them, measured them, center punched them. I don't quite know where to put a middle bolt, because I'm only using little 5mm countersunk metric bolts. And I'm just going to put some nutserts in the door. So I've got these long strips. These, they sort of fit on here like that. So then they've got a white background. Then I've just got to wait for the other one to finish doing its rusting. I did leave them outside for a while to rust up a bit. Just give them a bit of a squirt of water, face them down, turn them over. then it rained on it for a couple of nights. So they've rusted up really nice. It's just how I wanted it. All I'm going to do now is put a bit of glue on the back of this and a few sort of spots so it sticks really well to there and you won't see it won't come through. When I mean glue, I mean like Sikaflex or something like that. Then I'll be able to bolt them to the door. So then the zombie truck will be finished.
Anyway, we're gonna take off. So, but first we're gonna find some zombies. Have you seen any?
Not yet, but let's have a bit of a look.
Any around? I can hear lots of cicadas.
What's that behind that tree over there, Jim?
I think that's a zombie.
Seatbelt. Seatbelt.
Hang on, see? Oh my God, give me someone on! Oh, no. Who needs a seatbelt? Let's go! Come on, let's go!
And as you can see in that footage just there, that zombie stomper is a bit of a beast, and I really like seeing the signs on the car now that it's all finished. So yeah, shout out to Jim from Doing Stuff for the collaboration, and I'll put a link in the description below, not only to Jim's channel Doin Stuff, I'll also put a link to the video of him finishing the car and rolling it out, and you'll be able to get an idea of what it looks like. If you like the video, a thumbs up would be appreciated. If you'd like to subscribe to the channel, the subscribe button is here, so be sure to click on it and also hit the bell icon to be notified of upcoming videos. If you have any questions or comments, please put them below. And if there's something you don't like about the video and you give it a thumbs down, I'd appreciate you putting in the comments what it is you don't like, because I'm always trying to learn how to make better content. Another thing is, if you'd like to support the channel, and I appreciate the support I get, there's a link in the description below to buy me a coffee. I appreciate any support that I get along the way for the channel. It all helps. So that's it for this video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.